42 minutes after the hour. With unemployment coast to coast still hovering near double digits, it's proving to be a real challenge for teenagers to find a summer job. In fact, over the past decade, the unemployment rate for 16 to 19-year-olds for the month of June has more than doubled, up from 12.3 to 25.7%. So instead of pounding the pavement, we found one teen who created her own summer job. Her name is Deanna Tillis. She's joining us live from Miami this morning, along with Alice Horn. Alice is the executive director of South Florida's Network for Teaching Entrepreneurship. Alice and Deanna, great to talk to you this morning. Thanks so much for being with us. Deanna, let's start with you. How did you come to this idea? We should say the idea that you've got is you take slightly used old clothes and you doll them up a little bit. You've created Dolly's House of Fashion. Were you having difficulty finding a summer job and decided, you know, I'm good enough that I could do something myself?
Yeah, now like the job market is very hard because not only do you have to compete with other teens, you also have to compete with other adults that's looking for a job too. So I've always had a creative touch. I've always loved fashion, so I decided to turn a hobby into a business and make money and use this as a summer job.
Yeah, we've got a couple of examples of what you're doing here. If we can get the camera to widen out just a little bit, quickly describe for us what it is that you do.
So basically what I do, okay, if you have old clothes, old pair of jeans, you really don't want to throw them away and you really don't want to give them away because they're your favorite pair of jeans you had since forever. So why not refurbish them, fix them up so that add rhinestones, bleach them, cut them up so that maybe one day you could wear them again. I also put rhinestones on some Converse, some pretty Converse old shoes, and I decided that maybe they need a little extra fashionable touch to them. I also made this jacket this vest actually from out of a dress that I had, and I've added extra fabric in the back, and I bedazzled it a little bit. So that's basically what Deanna Dolly's provides.
It looks terrific. What's the demand like for it?
The demand for the jeans especially, it's very high. I mean, this is a new fashion craze, especially now for my peers. When a lot of the young ladies that I've done jeans for come to school with the fashion on, and a lot of my other friends see them with it and they're like, wow, that's nice. I like that. I like that idea. So the demand for the jeans especially is very high.
Well, that's just terrific. Alice, are you finding that with today's tough job market, more and more teens like Deanna are interested in your program, finding out how they can do something for themselves?
Absolutely. Teens are keenly aware of what's going on with the economy. They all know a parent, a friend, or a relative who has lost a job, and this has heightened their interest in entrepreneurship and really paved the way for our program in so many schools.
You know, you might think that a teen would get an interesting experience going to work for another company. What kind of an experience does being an entrepreneur give them that they might not get if they were to go to work for somebody else?
I think one of the most important things is that they learn that they can connect a hobby or an interest as they have to the real world and to the potential for making money. We're so proud of Deanna, and she's a great example. She has taken a skill that she learned at home and turned it into a money-making enterprise. And more importantly, she's done the market research so that she understands that this is a very viable product for her community and her neighborhood.
Well, here's the tough part, Deanna.